everybody. Welcome to Quickie with Miss B. Today is Friday. Yes, that means it's Fabulous Friday. Congratulations. This is the last day of your work week.
Yeah, but you got to say it right because Gunwild's listening, so you got to say it right.
Fabulous Friday.
There you go. I was going to say, fabulous. Got to make sure that, you show him that I'm thinking about you, so I did this for you.
Oh, I just can't wait for the comments. Anyways, all this week we've been talking about strange things that you can send. If you missed any of the previous episodes, please go back and check those out. And as always, don't do it alone. Bring lots of friends.
Yeah, because it gets weird.
It's weird.
It gets weird.
Yeah. So today we're going to talk about bizarre things, items that were sent through the mail.
This ought to be special.
Oh yeah, let's start. Right off the bat, I can tell you that skis and dead fish were a couple of the items.
Skis make sense, but they seem like they'd be expensive because they're so long. They don't weigh anything. They're just really awkward.
Deer.
Wait, a deer?
Deer Tibet, Tibias. How do I?
Deer Tibias.
Tibet.
Okay, Tibet. Deer Tibet.
Deer Tibets. Deer Tibas. I don't know.
My heavens, what does that mean? I wonder. T-I what? T-I-A?
T-I. No, Tibias. Didn't quite have my spectacles on for that one.
I don't understand what that is.
They said that.
Tibias. Tibias. Okay, yeah, tibias. Oh,
is that like bones?
It's body parts, yeah.
Body parts. Okay.
Yeah, it's like the lower portion of the leg. You have the tibia and the fibia or fibia or whatever.
The tibia, the fibia. Yeah. Humor me.
So yeah, it's like the lower from the knees down.
Yeah.
To the feet.
Oh, wait, what do you want with deer parts? Okay, I don't want. What's wrong with it?
Yum. Yummy.
You want a deer leg?
Heck yeah. That's
that's
where the shank is, right there. Yeah, that's the shank, girl. No, the tibia is the shank. That's where you get to have that wonderful, wonderful shank stew.
You're eating the deer leg and the foots. Okay.
No, I don't have to. I don't eat the foots. And there's only when they send you a foot, it's not called a foots. They're called feet. No. There's foot. No, there's foot and feet. Foot and feet, not foots. What do you say? I'm brushing my teethies? Teeth, not teethers. Is that a teether brush?
Uh-huh.
Are you kidding me?
I have my own language.
I only you can translate. What does she speak? Hieroglyphic. That means she speaks with pictures. Yep, that's about it right there. Yep, that's what.
So those are just some of the dead fish. What the heck are you wanting with a dead fish?
A lot of people.
Really? Come on.
A dead fish is not an uncommon thing to ship. Stuffed fish and stuffed animals are shipped every day, and those are dead critters. Those are dead critters. How do you get your big catch to the taxidermy guy? You either drop it off or send it in the mail.
Oh my gosh.
Honey, there's another dead fish out front.
No, thank you. Oh boy. They did send skis in the mail, through the mail.
That just seems like it'd be
affixating a large amount of postage to a single ski, researchers were distracted by the local mailman and stuffed the ski into a bin of postage being loaded onto the truck. So instead of charging for two, they only charged for one because he wasn't paying attention.
Look at that.
11 days later, the skis were delivered. I'm assuming that this was back in the day before all the stuff that we have now to kind of rush things along.
Yeah, that's a pretty good record for the post office. 11 days ain't bad.
There is.
I sent a 2-day priority. It took 7 months to get there. Can you imagine that? 2-day priority mail. 7 months. And they wouldn't give me the money back. I'm like, I feel very confident that you were late. I'm just very confident you were late.
Oh my goodness! Some of the other things that were sent were a green coconut from Hawaii.
Oh yeah, I saw a lot of that when I lived there. A lot of people would write their name to them. They'd mail it to themselves at home.
Yeah.
And then they get home and go, "Oh look, someone sent me a coconut." And you sent that. You did.
That would take 10 days, completely intact, I might add. They also sent a street sign, which would have been easily a stolen item, possibly illegally. This one fell under the category of suspicious items. Do you think?
Now, here's what I would do. I would actually grab the street signs and mail it back to the city.
That would be funny. Are you missing something with a note enclosed?
I would just I wouldn't even sign it. I just would put, "Found it." I found this stuck to a piece of wood in my neighborhood. There seems to be a lot of them. I think someone left them all over the place.
Oh, man. Other items included the deer tibia. I don't know why you'd want to send a bone. A large wheel of rancid cheese, and a dead fish. All went through the mail. All these items were delivered within 9 days.
Well,
I feel sorry for the postage clerk or postal clerk.
There's incentive to get the fish there on time. Hey, Bill, you're taking the fish. No. I'm not. You got a choice, bud. What? Taking the Lindbergh cheese wheel or the fish? So,
which one?
Pick one. Darn it! Give me the fish. Let Terry have the Lindbergh cheese. And of course, they're going to deliver that to your husband.
Yeah, no.
Who's going to get excited about the Lindbergh cheese? A man who eats
stinky cheese on the face of this planet Earth.
I have never seen a guy get so excited about opening a box going, "Ooh, some of that cheese that smells like socks. Yeah. And get excited about it. You're like, "Dude, that smells like socks."
Mm-hmm.
And he's happy.
Yeah, no. On that note, we need to take a break. I gotta go clean out the refrigerator. Hi, everybody. Welcome back.
Yeah. Hey. Hi. Welcome back. Yeah. Hey. Welcome back. You're good. You're good now, but you're not that good now. You used to be like, "Hi." I'll start over. Now you're like, "Hey, everybody. I'm not very literate." And okay. And I didn't blow that, did I? No. Okay. All right. We can keep going.
If you missed the first half of the episode, please go back and check it out. And as always, thank you so much for joining us. Well, this week we're talking about the strange things that you send. Okay, you ready for this one? I don't know why people would do this. Send your pet through the mail, okay? This guy, back in December of 1954, a man named David from someplace in Ohio, was the state, decided to send his pet chameleon through the mail to a much warmer Orlando, Florida.
Okay.
On December 7th, David received the following note from Orlando's postmaster. "Dear David, I received your chameleon yesterday, and he was immediately released on the post office grounds. Best wishes for a Merry Christmas."
What?
He thought that he was mailing it down there to release it to a warmer climate, when actually that was the guy's pet.
Okay. Well, now we know why there's chameleons all over Florida now, because that idiot back in 1950. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, he decided that was,
"Dear David, I opened your box yesterday to steal whatever was in it and found there was a boa. Don't worry, I let him outside. He's squirming." Now he's got boa problems there. I'll tell you what, that place has gotten to be a mess. I saw a lady on television. I was watching Smithsonian, and this lady, oh my God, Christine, she's down there looking around to see if any of this special snake there is called a reticulated python. It's like the one that eats people.
Yes.
And she's down there and she hears this noise that she said she's heard once before. And it was the noise that she was about to die, and she didn't die. And she heard the noise again. She turned around, and sitting is in the air, Christine. She's walking around like a ding-dong. She's like 4'10". And she's walking around in like 9 inches of water with the weeds and all that there. And this is like the perfect place for them because they don't weigh anything then. It came all the way up out of the water, was right behind her, getting ready to hit her. This is the one that can actually open its jaw all the way, like touching its back. Oh my God, Christine, this thing was huge. Huge. It's like 30 feet long. And I'd say if you wrapped your arms like this, it's like going around a tree trunk.
Yeah, you're trying to hug it.
Yeah. And a person fits right in there. As long as you're a small person, it ain't going to eat me. It's going to go. It's going to think buffet, and then it's going to go, darn it, psych, man. I'm gonna be like, yeah, you try that again, buddy. I'll choke you. I'll choke you next time too. Yeah. You thought you were funny. She would have slid right down. Because she's like 102 pounds, 4 foot, 10 or whatever, right on down the gullet. And apparently, they found people halfway swallowed before in these things. She said that she had heard that there was one down there, a giant one, and she was out, looking around trying to. She's one of the people who deals with snake. Oh my word! She said of all moments, it was right behind her, and it was going to eat her. It's the second time it's happened to her. I was like, the most deadliest constrictor snake on the planet is in Florida, and apparently people were like, "Ooh, I want one as a pet." What? And they went, "Whoa, that's getting a little big, and he's going to try to eat me. What do you want to do with him?" "I don't know. Put him outside. Let him go." What? And apparently they didn't do it once or twice or 25 or 30.
Multiple times.
Apparently they've been doing it nonstop for like decades. It's like freaking Jurassic Park. When I was down there, I went out to take the trash out. I don't know if I told you this once. I went to take the trash out after seeing Jurassic Park. And that guy, when he got in that car accident, the guy was trying to steal everything. Remember? And he was driving. He's wiping his glasses. He can't see. And he wrecks the car. And he's trying to move the sign. The sign's just spinning. That thing that ate him, I swear, it looked just like one of those. I opened up the lid to throw the trash in the dumpster. All of a sudden, I'm like, okay, all right. That's about that. Yeah, all right. Okay, one of those. It's yeah. And I know there's I know there's no dinosaurs there, but I'm telling you, it looked it's some kind of lizard that has that thing on the side of its head that goes out.
Oh yeah.
Well, I mean, yeah, it's just a lizard, but I didn't see the small body. I just saw this. I'm like, okay, all right, all right. There's I'm going to eat you thing in there, and I'm walking away casually like the plastic lid was going to protect me. That I just slammed on it, Yeah, that plastic lid. It's anti-dinosaur plastic. Come on. I'm like, what? I couldn't believe the stuff. And that's how that happens is the people, "I'll let your lizard go." "Oh, thanks. It's awesome. I'll let your reticulated python go on the lawn." Okay, cool. Thank you.
Thanks. And the last one I'll leave you with today is people. People have actually been sent through the mail system, if you can believe it or not.
I heard about this.
One of the earliest tales occurred in 1849 with the escape of a Virginia slave, Henry Box Brown. One night, Brown had a dream to mail himself to a place where there were no slaves. With $86 in hand, Brown enlisted the help of a local storekeeper to box him up give him water and biscuits, and send him north to his freedom.
And it worked.
Can you imagine?
But it worked.
It's like insane.
It actually worked.
There was another person, James Miller McKim, I should say, Philadelphia. He agreed to receive the box, and then the trip began on March 23rd. While the journey only lasted 27 hours, Brown's box was passed from wagon to railway to steamboat and back again. The box often ended upside down, but Brown remained quiet enough to avoid discovery. On March 24th, Brown arrived in Philadelphia and was released as a free man.
Yeah.
Can you imagine being upside down in a box?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, my gosh. I can't even imagine.
But see, I have no luck because right about the minute I'm upside down and everyone's sitting there, they'd sit down to have lunch and I'd have to pee. And I'd be like, if I pee, this is going to land on my head. I'm upside down. I just, please.
Yeah,
Please.
things that could go wrong.
Yeah. I'd have to pee while they all went, you know what? It's nice and cool in here. Let's just sit down and eat. Let's sit on this box. Yeah, turn it upside down. Oh, great. Yeah, you go. That'd be my luck.
That wasn't the only case of a person being shipped via the mail. Back in 1914, a 5-year-old, May was her name, was sent from Grainsville, Idaho, to visit her grandmother in Lewiston, Idaho. When it came time to buy the tickets, the parents discovered that sending their daughter through parcel postage was cheaper, John. than
I'm listening. I'm listening.
May, who weighed less than 50 pounds, which was the weight limit, was sent through the mail as chicken rate.
Oh, there's a cheaper rate. Okay.
Yeah. Before she boarded the train, her parents clipped 53 cents to her coat and sent her on her way. Upon arriving in Lewiston, the postmaster personally delivered the young girl to her grandmother's house. 6 years later, the practice of shipping humans through the parcel postage became illegal. So if you're thinking about mailing yourself someplace, you can't do it, people. It's illegal.
Can you imagine me going, if you keep shaking your head, I'm not going to get these stamps stuck on there. Now stop it. Licking stamps, sticking them on her forehead. Hold on, I got to stick more on your forehead. Come on here. Now, when the man comes to stamp your forehead, and just tell him it hurts, and we'll be able to reuse those stamps.
I can just see it. I'm not paying to pay for a ticket on the train. I'll just send my kid through the mail. Oh my goodness.
Those are also called good parents. It was a fun trip. It was different. How many kids have done it? You're one in a kind, sweetie. You'll be part of history. Let Daddy mail you.
He is.
Yeah, Daddy's going to mail you now, so here.
And now you know the rest of the story.
Yeah, that's cheap on a whole new level right there.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm cheap, but I don't know if I'm that cheap.
And on that note, we got to go. Have a good rest of your day.
Yeah.